Hey guys, welcome back to Sports Bar. We are back with another IPL video, and like last time we discussed about the best batting
Mm,
innings, and this time we'll talk about the best spells in the history of IPL. So yeah, let us know what you think about these spells, and
mm,
let us know your favorite spells in the comment section as well. We'll start with Anil Kumble's 5 wickets
mm,
against Rajasthan Royals. Anil Kumble picked 5 wickets, giving away only 5 runs. It was the season of 2009, and
mm.
RCB were the clear favorites to win the IPL trophy. They played the final as well, but unfortunately for them, they lost the final. But their journey towards the final was a match against Rajasthan Royals, in which
Mm.
uh, Rajasthan Royals were chasing a small total of like 130, and Anil Kumble bowled magnificently. He picked 5 wickets, giving away only 5 runs, and Rajasthan Royals were toppled for their lowest score then.
Again, I think so. 2009. That whole IPL belonged to bowlers because they were pretty low totals. Like even I think so Punjab or someone managed to defend a total of 109 or 110 against the team. So again, that whole 2019 was the IPL of lowest score. And again, Anil Kumble, as we all know, is one of the great Indian spinners. One of the great leg spinners. And on that surface, on that century, or I don't know where the match was played. Okay, on the sort of weekend track, taking 5 wickets for 5 runs. And don't forget, he was the captain of that RCB side as well. That RCB side who made it to the final, but couldn't finish sadly. Again, a huge spell from an unbelievable bowler.
Yeah, and also we remember how he got Gilly out in the final
Mm,
as well. Gilly tried
mm,
to step out, but he got him bowled. So yeah, Anil Kumble was one of the most influential RCB bowler, one of the most influential Indian spinners as well.
mm,
He's got like 619 Test wickets. So yeah, this is why we got Anil Kumble in our list. Not many people talk about this particular bowling
mm.
innings. And moving on towards the next, we have Ishant Sharma's 5 wickets for 12 runs against Kochi Tuskers Kerala. This was back in 2011. Not many people gave chance to Ishant Sharma,
Mm.
especially back then. They used to think he was an expensive bowler, but Ishant Sharma bowled pretty well against Kochi Tuskers Kerala. This Kochi Tuskers Kerala had players like Jayawardene,
Mm.
BVS Lakshman, Brendan McCallum in their team, and Jayawardene was their captain.
Captain.
Yeah, and they were defending a very small total again,
Mm.
and Ishant Sharma got 5 wickets and gave away only 12 runs,
Uh,
and he picked many important wickets as well.
I know, around 2007 and 2008 when, Ishan Sharma's hype came and everyone was talking about Ishan Sharma, how quick he was. We have got another, because India, we had that time, we had not that many, seam bowlers who can
Fast
go
bowlers.
fast bowlers. So again, everyone was hyping Ishan Sharma. But after that, he was slightly expensive in the T20, as we all know. And one problem I know was him with was his no ball because of his height. He used to overstep the line and by quite a huge margin. So again, after that, he had to come back from that period of his life. Work on his bowling lineup, work on his line and length. And after that, we all know. I think so. Ishan Sharma is one of the best test bowlers right now we India have,
Correct.
alongside Bumrah and Umesh Yadav. He's one of the that who has impressed me a lot in quite years and who has progressed a lot. After that, after 10. If you look at Ishan Sharma 10 and 12, 12 years ago, and we look at now, I think so. Ishan Sharma is in best form right now.
Yeah, and Ishant Sharma will complete his 100 tests just in a few years, or
Mm,
just in a few games. He's played like 92 or 93 test matches, and he'll be the first bowler, first pure fast bowler to
mm.
play 100 tests. We've had a Kapil Dev who played 100 tests, who was a fast bowler, but remember that Kapil Dev was an all
All
rounder,
rounder.
and he was not a pure fast bowler. So someone like Ishant Sharma, who's a pure fast bowler, he'll be the first one to complete 100 tests.
Mm,
So we wish him the best of luck. Moving on, we have Adam Zampa's 6 for 19. Again, this was 2016 season when CSK and RR were not there. Adam Zampa had played for Pune, and playing for Pune, he picked 6 wickets against
mm.
SRH. It was the season in which SRH had won, and picking
IPL.
6 wickets against that side
Mm,
again means a lot. At the end of the day, Pune did not win. They lost by 4 runs. Only
mm.
Dhoni and Bailey were the ones who scored over 30 runs. But nothing to take away from his innings. His 6 wickets for 19 runs were magnificent.
Again, don't forget, that time David was in form of, like, we don't talk about David Warner at 2016 because we all know what kind of form
Virat
Virat Kohli
Kohli.
was in, and we were all talking about
Exactly.
Virat Kohli, getting 1,000 runs in a single season. But again, don't forget, David Warner managed to get 100, 800 plus runs in
800
that
runs
season.
plus, correct.
So again, that David Warner again that side, picking up 6 wicket, and I think I know that that time IPL, it was dominated by spin bowlers, and everyone would say that spin to win. I know
Hmm.
that era, 2016, 2017, 18, that was the era, where spinner dominated. Players like Mayank Markande and that used Chahal, Kuldeep Yadav, then
No,
again
we
the
are
list goes
talking
on.
about 2016 season. Mayank Markande debuted in 2018. So
Yeah, no, I was talking that was the time, for
okay,
spinners
the
era.
time. Okay, okay,
That
okay.
time of spinners era. So again, but still, that Rajiv Gandhi pitch is very slow to bowl against. It does not turn on that pitch, but it is very slow to bat against, and it is also a pretty big stadium. And in that stadium, taking 6 wickets is a good thing.
It's a huge thing. Yeah, correct. And also, you talked about David Warner scoring 800
Mm.
runs. 800 runs in any of the season would have been an orange cap, but
Orange cap.
thanks to Virat Kohli, who scored around 1000 runs, 970 runs, missed
Mm.
his 1000 run mark. But yeah, taking away nothing from David Warner, he was absolutely magnificent.
Mm.
And so was Adam Zampa in that spell. Yeah, moving forward, we have Alzari Joseph 6 for 12. This is the
Mm.
best bowling figure in the IPL. We'll talk about Alzari Joseph. He replaced Adam Millen, who was playing for Mumbai Indians, and he was playing his first match. He was playing his debut match, and
Mm.
he picked 6 wickets against a strong Sunrisers Hyderabad. Again, speaks of
And
his quality.
that too on Wankhede Stadium, I remember.
No, I guess
That
it was in Rajiv Gandhi Stadium.
it was again in Rajiv Gandhi Stadium. I don't know where it was the match, but again, picking up 6 wickets is a huge thing, and especially in T20 cricket where you have only 4 overs, and against whether it be Wankhede Stadium or be it Rajiv Gandhi Stadium, every stadium in IPL is there, and every stadium is full. They were irrespective of the which
Yeah,
match is
picking
played,
6 wickets is.
and in front of that packed crowd, you are playing your first IPL game, first game of a big level. Because again, he played for West Indies in WPI, the West Indies Premier League. But again, there are not that many fans. And in India, you have passionate fans. They come in
Hmm.
huge number and they chant with them. Again, and again with those players, he had Rohit Sharma around him. He had David
Hmm.
Warner against him. So again, with those players, picking up 6 wickets again, it's a huge thing.
It's a huge thing, yes. And let's not forget that he was playing his debut match. So these were the five. If you have more to add.
No, that is.
Yeah, next I'll add Sohail Tanvir's
Mhm.
6 for 14 against Chennai Super Kings. Sohail Tanvir was a Pakistani bowler. He used to play for Rajasthan Royals.
Mhm.
We'll talk about Rajasthan Royals back in 2008. They were the underdog teams. Not many gave them the chance. Nobody thought that they would go on to win the season, but they not
Mhm.
only dominated the points table, but they also won the entire season. So Sohail Tanvir, who was the Purple Cap winner, he played
Mhm.
for Rajasthan Royals. He picked 22 wickets, and his best figures came against the champions, against the three-time champions. That time they were playing the first season, but
Mhm.
they went on to win three titles. So the game against Chennai Super Kings was a difficult one, and they were defending a small total. And with the help of Sohail Tanvi, 6 for 14, they restricted Chennai Super Kings to just 114, and it was a huge result for Rajasthan Royals.
I remember Sohail Talwar, bowling with that action, and he used to bowl a slower ball, his arm used to come from way behind, and he used to bowl a slow ball again.
Mhm.
So that was just, pretty impressive to watch again, and very difficult to play against. So I remember, he coming at, and he has a, long stride, very long
Mhm.
stride. It might cause an injury problem
Yeah,
because
injury
somewhere
like
here.
this.
Yeah, it might cause some injury problem over here, but again, he used to manage, and we all know he played a lot of time. He plays in the very different league, and still he is very successful. So again, that was best thing, and we don't know IPL at that time. What IPL would bring. It was the first time anyone was trying. Because before IPL there was nothing like like a sort of a league structure for T20. So again, we all don't know what would happen. Because it was the first time anyone was trying to even form a league, and it was a successful league, and thanks to that we are right here right now after 13 years making a video on it.
Yeah, exactly. And talking about that Rajasthan team, the team consisted players who could not even speak English,
Mm.
and Shane Warne managed to win a league with that sort of team. Speaks volume of his leadership skills, and I believe Shane Warne is the best player, best captain Australia never had. We'll make a separate video of Shane Warne later, but yeah, that's those were the best bowling figures
Mm.
which we thought were the best. If you have more to add, if you can.
Again, I would like to include Dwayne Smith's 8 for 4 against when he was playing for Gujarat Lions against KKR. So again, we all know his batsman as an opening batsman. But he came to bowl and he picked up those wicket. He helped to restrict KKR to 132 for something for 130, 120, 130. And again, I think so in 2016, Gujarat was one of the teams which we all looked for. But again, we not expected to go or finish top of the Premier League. Sorry, not Premier IPL, IPL top of the IPL. So again, it was one of the surprising team for me to go on and play in the qualifiers. Again, they lost to RCB and SIH in the qualifier, but still, they were good to watch. Again, and we all know why Gujarat Lions came to action because of Chennai Super Kings and Rajasthan Royals, getting banned for 2 years. So again, it was a nice bowling figure. It was a great bowling from him, and I didn't expected him to get 4 wickets in space, and even bowl 4 overs to give just only 8 runs. So that was pretty surprising for me.
Yeah, pretty. We all knew that Dwayne Smith was someone who was a batsman who could bowl, but we never expected him, like you said, to pick 4 wickets. That too, giving away only 8 runs. That too for a new team, which was very new in the season.
Mm.
Yeah, he played for Chennai Super Kings and Mumbai Indians for like 2 or 3 years, 4 years before that, and it was a huge result for him. And yeah, that's what we have for you in this video. I hope you liked our selections. We had picked only those spells which not many people talk about, or if people talk about, but they happened a lot many years ago. So this was our list. If you have more bowling spells, you can list them down in the comment section, and make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace.